Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to read you part 6 of A Journey Beyond the World, Volume 1. We reach to the point that Rayaka is assuring Elenda that the protective layer around the white simurgh is working properly. Rayaka says, Sir, wait a while for Sabzak to receive an atomic charge from the atomic radiation for the white simurgh. This will take some time. We will move on later. Unfortunately, white simurgh nuclear energy reserves are running low and now is best time to supply it. Be patient, do not worry. Elenda says, Rayaka, how does Sabzak do this? Rayaka says, can't you see his hands? Notice that he is holding his hand toward the orange planet, but you cannot see the radiation being exchanged. But I feel amazing because it charges me and my life force is renewed. Of course, I get a little tickled because the power of this force is very high and its movement in space is done quickly and it enters white simurgh quickly, and I hope Sabzak is not harmed. Elenda says, Rayaka, look at Sabzak as if it is fading. Talk to me. Tell him it's enough. Rayaka says, I told Sabzak. He says we may not be dealing with such a large source of nuclear reserves for long. It is better to fully replenish the atomic energy sources of white simurgh. He tells me, you also have to be completely full of nuclear energy. We need you very much. Elenda says, I do not want to lose Sabzak. He is a kind and a good friend. Tell him to finish. That's enough. Maybe on the way to the trip we came across another planet full of energy. Then we will use that planet too. Please tell him it's enough. We do not know how to provide energy for Sabzak. I'll be sad if something happens to him. I do not want to lose him. Tell him that's enough, Rayaka. Sabzak is completely pale. Rayaka says, Madam, Sabzak says, don't worry, it's over, I'm still alive. Then he falls on a chair. Elenda says, Sabzak, please wake up. What can we do to make you better? Rayaka says, he says that if I rest a little, I will feel better and I will be the same as before. But with the energy that I have saved for myself, my abilities will increase. It was good that I learned the lessons of the Green Planet teachers well. They were so useful. Now I want to rest a little. Elenda says, Oh, Sabzak, thank you. You gave us new strength. You made me very happy. Sleep a little. Sleep, baby. Come on, Rayaka. I feel that planet is calling us. I do not receive any sound signal, but my feeling says we should get closer to the planet. Rayaka says, Which planet, madam? I do not hear a signal either. Elenda says, Let's go toward the planet that is turquoise green. Soft and pale green. Rayaka says, The one which is bigger than others? Chapter 5. They approached to the Zeus Latinius planet. Yes, said Elenda. Get closer. It is better to use the cameras first to see what creatures live there. Rayaka, tell me soon to see what is happening there. Rayaka says, There are 3 living things and a robot living here. They are moving fast. They are talking to each other. They are shaking their heads, but I do not understand. Elenda says, Give them an audio signal. See what they say. Rayaka says, Madam, I do not know their language. Elenda says, Communicate in our own language, Persian. Rayaka says, From white simurgh to the inhabitant of the planet. From white simurgh to the inhabitant of the planet. Do you hear my voice? Do you understand what I am saying? Madam, an audible signal received. Let me change the wave little. Let's you listen too. I can hear now, Elenda says. Raise his voice to see what he says. From the T Zeus Platinius planet to the Earth spacecraft. I repeat, from the Zeus Platinius to the Earth spacecraft. Elenda says, my God, Rayaka, he speaks Persian? Rayaka says, Madam, let me speak. Can you hear me? Please react if so. Elenda says, I am the commander of the Earth spacecraft. I travel with two companions, a creature from a green planet and a robot. You know our language. I am very happy about this. Please tell me about the population and whatever you do here. We are the last survivors of the planet. Due to the proximity of our planet to the orange planet Ectoplarus, which has orange radiation, the inhabitants of the planet had a lot of problems and we decided to migrate from there. If you do not have a problem with us, you can stay here for a while. We will talk to each other and share our experiences and knowledge. Then, because of the dangers of this planet, both groups leave. We welcome you and ask you to be our guest for a while. We have not talked to the other planetary creatures except ourselves for a long time. Elenda says, we would also like to use your experience, so land sooner. Elenda says, Rayaka, what do you think? Shall we land? Rayaka says, whatever you say, madam. Elenda says, so get ready for landing. Okay, Elenda says, so get ready for landing. Rayaka says, madam, this is a really beautiful planet. What a beautiful color. Elenda says, Rayaka, do not pay attention to color. See what facilities it has. Do not forget the analysis. Rayaka says, sure, madam. Elenda says, Rayaka, open the door. I want to get out. The hosts are waiting outside. Rayaka says, madam, aren't you afraid? Elenda says, no, I don't think they would be dangerous. Goodbye for now. Rayaka says, hope to see you. Welcome to the Earth guest. Your companions are not coming? Elenda says, no, they are not coming. They are not getting off at the moment. They have to do their job. Please come with me to this spacecraft to get the commander. Elenda says, yes, for sure. She turned on the radio and talked to Rayaka. It felt more secure that way. She got into a spacecraft, but a comfortable spacecraft. She passed through all the pathos without disturbing her. She could easily see everywhere. They entered an underground tunnel, the walls of which seemed to be made of metal. This tunnel was not very long. Get off the Earth, guest. From here, we have to walk. Elenda says, very good, so where is your commander? Earth guest, we are going to see him now. Elenda says, excuse me, what is your dress texture? The Earth guest, please ask the commander-in-chief any question you may have. Elenda says, well, I ask if I were alive. We have no hostility with you, earthly guest, until you start the war. Stay with us and stay alive. We arrived. Rayaka, he hit a key. The doors opened in a triangle. Elenda told Rayaka wirelessly, I'm entering. Commander-in-Chief says, hello, the Earth guest. Are you okay? Elenda says, hello, I'm fine. Commander-in-Chief says, come closer. I know your mind is full of questions. Ask one by one. Do you want me to answer your questions or speak first? If you have any question, ask later. We do not have much time. We should leave the planet as soon as possible. Okay, I think it's enough for today, and I will continue reading it the next week. See you soon. Bye.